60 Stunning Photos from History. Part 14. Onlookers react to the explosion of the Challenger shuttle on January 28, 1986. Men playing around with bones at the Cologne Cemetery, Cuba, 1890. Cadets from 1943, San Diego, USA. Joan Jett in Los Angeles, 1970s. Shopping at the supermarket in hair curlers back in the 1960s. Opening ceremonies of the Moscow Olympics 1980. Wild West Saloon Girls, Texas, 1860. From soot removal to creative play, the origin of Play-Doh, 1950s. The unintentional evolution of the tea bag. A lesbian couple from the 1890s. Vintage studio photo that show women's swimsuit fashion in Norway in the 1920s. Burt Ward and Adam West on the set of Batman, 1966. Teenagers dressed for a high school dance in the 1920s. JFK being served fettuccine Alfredo by its inventor, Alfredo di Lelio at the restaurant Alfredo in Rome, Italy, 1963. Workers lay wooden pipes in Lusitan, Idaho, 1891. Young Ursula Andress, 1952. Three-year-old Robert Quigley smoking a cigar, 1928. The Microsoft staff, 1978. While they never became widespread in offices around the US, people were seriously shopping this whiskey dispenser machine around at exhibitions in the 1950s. A sexist vintage ad from the 1970s, promoting some fancy two-tone men's shoes. Actor Bill Murray poses in front of the famous 25-cent peep shows of Times Square in the mid-1970s. Salvador Dali kisses Raquel Welch's hand after completing his still-famous portrait of her in 1965. Gorgeous photo of the country music icon, Dolly Parton, 1975. Two photos of Taj al-Sultana, Iranian princess, 1880s. Winner of the Miss Nairobi Beauty Pageant, Kenya, 1966. And Frank photographed with her sister Margot at the beach in Zandvoort, Netherlands, in 1940. Anita Bryant after receiving a pie to the face, 1977. Building the hand and torch of the Statue of Liberty, Paris, 1876. Sorority Sisters, University of Texas, 1944. This weird historical photo depicts a street vendor selling mummies right outside of the Egyptian pyramids in 1865. Klondike Old West girl playing billiards pool 1890s. Bottling ketchup at the Heinz factory, Pittsburgh, 1897. Fairbank Company depicted black children as unclean rare ad from 1900s. Two women, minutes after voting, London, 1929. Frank Fiegel, prototype of Popeye the Sailor, 1920s. Ornella Muti, 1976. Union and Confederate veterans meet for the Battle of Gettysburg's 50th anniversary in 1913. Not the best choice of lemons, vintage ad from 1970s. Soldiers at the beginning of the 20th century. Collecting golf balls, 1920s. Marilyn Monroe, 1959. Mother and son pose for a photo, Ireland, 1880. One of the last photos of Charlie Chaplin taken in 1977. Protesting against low pay for teachers, 1930. Marilyn Monroe as Clara Bow, 1958. Protesting in Miami Beach, Florida, 1980s. A soldier and his two girlfriends, 1940s. Designed by 1940s Hollywood makeup artist Max Factor Jr., this bizarre ice mask aimed to reduce facial puffiness. Marilyn Monroe and Arthur Miller on their wedding day, 1956. Iconic flappers style, vintage photo bringing the 1920s to life. If McDonald's still used the original Ronald McDonald depicted here, customers would probably lose their appetites before even placing their orders, 1963. A full-faced swimming mask designed to protect women's skin from the sun in the 1920s. An officer with a nuclear briefcase accompanies President Reagan during his visit, Moscow, 1988. Steel armor for infantrymen, 1917. People try to board a plane during the evacuation of American troops, South Vietnam, 1975. Activist of the Jewish organization Bund Mordko Blinchikov, 1912. Trainer Jack Benavida with his pets, 1905. Police confront Mike Tyson after he bit off a piece of Evander Holyfield's ear, 1996. John Smith was a Chippewa Indian from Minnesota who claimed to live to 137 years old. 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 137 years o Actress and model Vicki Dugan earned her nickname the Back due to her penchant for wearing strikingly low-back dresses that accentuated her figure during the 1950s. Revelers recovering from New Year's Eve celebrations on the steps of Grand Central Station, New York, circa 1940. Women playing golf in the early days, 1890s. Linda Carter, gorgeous photo of the original Wonder Woman, 1976. Fatso and Thin Man, a circus act from around the 1890s. Women in swimsuits, 1922. Granny with a Gun, 1956.